Remember the first thing we talked about community, and now you're influencing your peers to achieve a common goal. So leadership here does not just have to do with you becoming a president, you becoming a director of this, director of that, and all of that. But student leadership has to do even the process where you are the one collecting assignment to submit. That's leadership. The process where you get the assignment, you get it arranged, take it to the lecturer's office, you're already demonstrating one of the characteristics of the leader. So, and the purpose is to achieve a common goal, of which this goal may vary depending on your locality and the purpose of which it is meant to. So, why do we why is this student leadership important? Why is it important? Number one, personal development. I don't know how many of us has been coached before. Have you ever witnessed when someone will call you after dropping in a group that there is class at 10 a.m. Someone will just wake up and call you and say, is there class today? Is the lecturer already coming? So at some point you will discover that if you are someone who is you have anger issues, you'll be very angry. Are we together? You'll be very angry. As your coach will ever shouted at you, all of you are very old. You are never. Oh, that means you are nice. And sometimes it helps the individual to grow personally. It helps the student to develop a skill that is very, very valuable. Because you learn to manage people at that point, and you are not just yourself. So people will just want to test who you are, test your personality. So first, as a student leader, the first thing it does, it grows your ranking and it increases your personal development. First, there is going to be a personal development for yourself, whether in communications, in written skills, or whatever it may be. But first, something will actually happen to you. And then the second thing is academic success. Well, that thing they say that the higher their Luther, the lower the CGPA. That thing is not true. Are we together? Ask to Ginger. Greatest Nigerian students. That particular thing, they say the higher the Luther, the lower the CGPA. No. If you are actually a leader, the difference between leadership and holding a political office. When you are leading a group of people, there is a share of common interest. But when you are the one trying to, when you are doing political stuff, you are just occupying an office. It's first the benefits of yourself and then the people. But leadership has to be in a point where your subordinates can grow to your ranking. That's leadership. So yes, academic success is a bedrock for leadership. You cannot be doing leadership and a Luther struggle and you are struggling to pass. For you to be a successful leader, you have to pass not the first class people, but we still have leaders who are still engaging in first class. But academic success means that at your level and at your best, you are giving in everything to ensure that academically you're sound, you can communicate whatever you are studying, as the case may be. And community involvement. The Bible says when 2 or 3 gathered, I am there. I hope we know that particular place. So community involvement here means that you have people you are working with. So as a student leader, it gives you the opportunity to first involve with people, experience different different emotions, different ranking of people, attitude and behaviors. You could learn, you could unlearn, you could relearn. There are some people who have this stereotype of this is who I am, but when you get to a circle of this particular person, you discover that who you are is automatically the people you are trying to lead is not yet there where you are, but then you, as someone who is leading, you have to first either try to bring them on board or you try to let them see your own perspective. So community involvement will foster a sense of civic responsibility. It gives you that consciousness that you have a particular responsibility to take. You have something to do, you have people to lead, you have questions to give answers to. and you also have answers to give to questions. So that is the reason why it is important to become a student leader, not necessarily going to an office, but at your level and at your capacity, it enables you with these 3 points to be able to first self-development, second academic improvement, and then there are many other things, community involvement. So we go on to who is a volunteer, because we're talking about student leadership, volunteering experiences, and how to start up a career. So a volunteer is someone who offers their time, number one, skill to help others or a cause without expecting payment. Payment come as a reward. Some volunteerism you get paid, some you don't. But then you shouldn't just volunteer because you're expecting to get follow at the end of the event. Follow will come. But first, your time, pain, the skill you have to offer when you're volunteering. And even if you don't have a skill to offer, this is a platform to learn. So, and then you do this freely, willingly, you driven by desire to make positive impact. So it has to be a drive. It does not have to be something you're forced to do. Because sometimes you may be at the administration point and then someone just show up. Can I get my tag? You're like, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome to the event. The person is just not answering you. And you're like, is it because they're seeing me in this place? So it's first. You did it, it's a free will. It's a voluntary act. So your time, giving your time to that is very, very paramount. And then you are not expecting to either receive payment or not. If it comes, yes, it comes as a reward, not as an entitlement. We see sometimes in the community where we get to manage and you see many volunteers come on board, they are asking for, yes, we know you are supposed to appreciate, at least as a leader, you're supposed to appreciate people who give it effortlessly to ensure that your course of action is a success. They feel entitled to almost everything. Then you are not volunteering. Please. Okay? So we go over to the next thing. How volunteer experience can benefit your career. How? I want to volunteer for Devfest. I want to volunteer for this. How can it benefit your own career experience? First, skill development. If, for instance, you know how to edit video, you know how to do content, and you go into the media team, volunteering to be in the media team, the first thing you will learn is that through volunteerism, you get to see that the equipment you can't afford, you are making use of them. You learn how to make use of them because you volunteered for a particular course of action. Take for instance, you have been taking snapping with your phone for over a year, and then you move into an event, you volunteer into the media unit, and then the head of photographer hands over a very beautiful lens to you with the camera and then shows you how to shoot. First, you have developed yourself by learning and using an equipment, for instance, you can't afford at the moment. So there is bound to be a skill development when you're volunteering. There is bound to be a skill development when you are volunteering. There is. And then there's what we call network opportunities. When you're volunteering, you will get to meet people, access to people who you normally at some point would not be able to at the moment. But at that point where you are a volunteer, you could, I remember sometimes when you volunteer for church, let's use church for instance, you know when the guest minister is coming into a town, and then you are inside the core team of the protocol, you will see how people, this is the person you went to the airport to bring, and then you give your handshake, you guys talk, you exchange contact, and you call the person to give an information. Then you discover that after the big, massive crusade, you see a line up of people trying to get access to this same person that you have gotten the person's contacts already through your services or volunteerism. So there is bound to be network opportunities. And what you do with the network opportunities can or would create a successful career path. And leadership experience also. So when you're volunteering for a particular course of action, you get to learn more about leadership. You get to learn more about time management. You get to learn more about consistency. You get a whole lot of things to learn in leadership. You have the experience. You have a personal experience. Remember we talked about that volunteerism gives you a practical experience. So let's proceed. Tips on turning your volunteer experience into career opportunity. One of the things that you could first do. Now, the first thing is you choose a course you are passionate about. You cannot be passionate about writing and then you go and join the welfare unit because food is still passion, right? Yes, it's still passion. It's still passion. But for personal development, you can write, you can develop beautiful content. Why not volunteer into the content development team where and there your skill set will be sharpened? So first, when choosing for a volunteering opportunity or a staff, choose for that which you're passionate about. Take on leadership roles. Take on leadership roles. That's what that means is. What that means is, for instance, all volunteers are here and there's nobody to do it. Take up tasks, take up responsibility, try to ensure that people who are supposed to do, even if you're not a project manager, try to engage, try to talk to people, leadership role, get to lead, get to hear some stuff. Don't sit at the back because I am an introvert. Okay, I'm introvert, so when you are volunteering, get to introvert yourself with the English like that. And also document your accomplishments. After every volunteering opportunity, get it documented. Go on your social media handle, go on your tweet, all your handles. Oh, today I volunteered at this event and this is what I learned about this. Document your experience. You don't need 10 years experience to get the job. This is the bedrock of experience. And then we have talked about networking with professionals. From there, you get to get personal handles with people. Then highlight your volunteer experience in your resume, get your resume ready, let it be seen that oh you volunteered for this event. If there is a volunteering certificate, you get them, put them on the link and then put it on your resume. Let's proceed. Um, this is an abstract out of it. Reflect on your experience. This is very, very important. Over the years, you will discover that, oh, this month I volunteered for this event. Oh, next month, Devfest is coming up and volunteering. Up next is a 5 take we push, we go again. The next one is this, we go again. You have to sit down and reflect on each of the experiences. Now, take time, reflect, learn. What did you understand? And this will help you identify your strengths and your weak. Oh, what did I do well in this particular one? Was I able to meet up the tasks? Reflect on your experiences during your volunteering experience. And also, this very interesting one, when follow up and maintain relationships. After collecting number from people, just oh, we met at this. After completing your volunteering role, stay connected to the platform. You may not necessarily be active, but just be following up on the progresses that has been carried out by the particular organization you volunteer to. Because opportunities will still pop on board when they need them. So networking is an ongoing process. Maintaining relationships can lead to future opportunities. Take note of that very one. Networking is an ongoing process. You shouldn't just end. Just keep networking at every point, at every activity. Remember something very critical. It is not about the hours you put in. It's about the skills you develop, the connection you make, and the impact you create. So it's not about spend this at what's remember we talked about reflecting on your experiences. Remember this is not about the weeks we have been planning for this event. Have you been able to come up from the place where oh I've been anchoring this particular panel session, this is what happened last year. Has your communication skills been able to evolve from where it has been before to the next point? and what is the new connection you have gotten to. Okay, let's proceed. And remember, when volunteering, please take note. When volunteering, remember, life is too short to be serious all day. Have fun, make memories, laugh until what? Please let's do this together. Let's do this together. This is very, very important. Please let's do this together. One, two, go. Please let's do it again. Let's do it again. Better and better. All right. Thank you very much.
Any questions? People that are happy so much. Any questions? No. Please. Okay, one question. Please, Fortune, come and get the mic. You wanted to sit down. They said volunteer, you want to sit down.
All right, much for the class presentation and the testimony of volunteering because the current job I'm doing right now just because of volunteering. So the question I want to ask, particularly while preparing for this presentation, I don't know, do you have any site or any particular place you can recommend or advise us to go for volunteering just as tech related people? Thank you.
Okay. So the first thing you have to do is belonging to a community. That's the first step. When you belong to a community, there is easier and better to get opportunities for volunteerism. Let's take for instance the GDG Eket. And we are aware that GDG, once is December towards October towards December, we have GDG Eket, we have you, we have Eket, we have Ikolabasi and the likes. That's the first way to get direct opportunities for volunteering. So first, I will only refer you to a site so that you don't just get into a community. With that community, you'll be able to get a lot of opportunities at your disposal. That's the first thing. Yes.
Okay, Jim, so who come and say character? I'm a builder. I have a question because I'm a long-standing volunteer and I'm volunteering. But when I wanted to start building my platform, which is still ongoing, so volunteer basically bridges the gap between the normal Web 2 volunteering and Web 3. That means you can stay and do remote volunteering through the blockchain and all those. So I reached out to some like developers, some full stack, and I told them, okay, I'm doing this and I want you guys to come, let's collaborate in doing this. And they told me, I'm doing freelancing. If they want to pay me, I collect 1K euros. And so sometimes some people are not even seeing their face gig or if like you are trying to achieve this and when this come out this is going to be our returns. So be like, no, I'm busy, I'm busy. So can you just throw more light on the difference between freelancing, volunteering and collaboration as a newbie in tech or as you onboarded person?
Okay. Freelancers, they work on a project, they get paid, and they move on with their life. You don't have the ability to tie them down. Which means, what that means is that, like I said in the definition of volunteering, you are not expecting money. That's the first thing. Once someone tell you will you be able to pay me, just know that the person is doing freelancing job. It just the money or nothing. That's the skill. Now collaboration here means oh, I have for white teeth. I don't have the shoes and I need a belt. I want your belt, which is your skill. And this other person, can you give me your jacket so that I will just add up to the outfit I'm about to wear today? When you are collaborating, money likely may come in. First, oh, At the end, this is what I'll give you in return. It's like playing chess. Okay, this. But some collaboration does not even involve financial aspects. So what that means is that someone can freely want to partner with you for the purpose of the achievement of your goal. And the other person can tell you, okay, I want to join you, but then this is the terms and conditions for the collaboration. So in all, freelancing, money, do the job, deliver to you. Once I'm done, I get paid. When you are volunteering, you do the job in the mindset of you are not extracting funds. Funds come, you receive, you appreciate, and then you move on. The primary goal for volunteering is skill development. These people you are meeting, they are ready made. Yes. Maybe your project doesn't suit into what where they are. And sometimes they may not believe in the project. Yes, you have to first convince someone to believe in your project before the person even coming to say I want to partner with you. I don't know if you okay.
Chris, sorry, I want to give a contribution to what you said. When it comes to volunteering, you want to look for people around you. Because a lot of people that are around you, you know them personally, you know what they do. But if you are calling somebody, probably afar off, you don't know what they are doing at the moment, you don't know their lifestyle, you don't know what they have achieved. So it's easier to walk, let's say as students, like when I was in school, it's easier to walk up to somebody and say, okay, let's work together, let's do something, let's do something. Because you're in the same department, the same level. And you know their mentality at that point. You cannot just call anybody or say you want to call them from afar and you just tell them to volunteer. And you accept you want to pay. So volunteering usually works around. You will take this last question.
That aren't really like blessed with a community to actually volunteer with. Is it possible that at the end of this program,